All right, I'm gonna give you a quick run through what I do. I've got two full-length videos up on YouTube, but they're right at 2 hours long each. And some people look at them and go, I don't care what you got to say, I'm not looking at a 2 hour video. So I'm gonna try to make this one short and sweet, 5-10 minutes, something like that. And we'll start right away. Uh, I use this to build my watch list. This is a scanning software called Scans. I subscribe to this. Again, I have no financial interest. I pay for it. It's part of my workflow to help me find symbols that I think will meet the strict criteria that I have for trying to find stocks to trade. Uh, they are blank right now. It's end of day, and anything that hit this is truly weakened. I've got it set at pretty high thresholds because I used to think a lot of signals were the best way to go, and realized all I was doing was chasing signals. So what I do, or what I did, was I've got this set. I've looked at I've looked at so many charts, it's not funny. But the charts that caught my attention and had and made great runs had certain characteristics about them. So I made notes of those characteristics and I plug it into Scans. And when I plug it into Scans, I used very strict criteria because I don't want a lot of signals anymore. I thought that was the way to go. The more signals you got, the more opportunities. Not so. Not so. You want the best opportunity only if you get one or two. And that's what I shoot for. I shoot for one or two good plays. The rest of it's noise. It's a distraction. That's why I've made it such, the criteria is so strict that it's only gonna give a few signals. All right, this is the new high for the day scan, new low for the new low scan, and this is strong low here, strong up here, and even stronger. I've got it set even stronger. Don't worry about this one. This one I'm just kind of playing around with, and don't worry about it. I don't use it right yet, but that's where it is. During the day, it'll show up. It'll show up a different amount. Sometimes it's 5 or 6, sometimes it's 2 and 3. But I don't start using this, building my watch list until about 9:45 to 10 o'clock. And I don't, because the open's too chaotic. I used to try to trade the open range, catch those strong moves that make that reverse parabolic, and it's like an $8 move, and if you'd just got in at the 5 minute and rode it up, you made a ton of money. I can't tell you how long I chased that. But I don't do that anymore. I found out you could be up $4 for a moment and then down 6 the next moment. So and there's so many going off at one time. Which one do you trade? You can't tell. You can't tell. And if you can, by all means, my hat's off to you. I'm happy for you. But here it is. I use the new high symbols that hit the new high. I start carrying around 10 o'clock. If it's hitting new highs at 10 o'clock or new lows at 10 o'clock, even though they're not on the scan here, I put them on there. But it's got to be around 10 o'clock. Because they may become strong and hit these scans, and we've got a head start. All right, so once I see symbols here that fit my strict criteria, and I do have it pretty strict, I come over here to Market Analyzer, and I put the symbols into Market Analyzer. This is a watch list. It's a Market Analyzer is a NinjaTrader 8 product, and that's what I use. The list of symbols you see here are from Friday that hit the scans, and this is what I put on here. Right off the bat, I'm going to show you something that it just blows my mind. Like I said just a few minutes ago, I tried to trade the 5 minute open range I changed it to the 10 to give me a little more time. Then I did the 15. But what I found out was, again, you could be up $4 on one bar and down 6 the next. So it was not very consistent. But this is what I'm going to show you. I traded 30-minute open range now. And again, it's from looking at hundreds and hundreds of stock charts and noticing a characteristic. And I realized this characteristic, so I started trying to build around it. But if you'll look right here on AXTI, that has nothing to do with that first chaotic 5, 10, 15 minutes. This is after the 30-minute open range. It went $18, guys. That's a lot of money. And you know what? We're not going to get all that, but we do want a piece of it. QCOM, look. After that, we avoided the chaos of the 5, 10, 15-minute open range. And I mean, it's chaos, and you guys know it. The guys that have traded, you know it. But look at that. A $10.30 move from the 30-minute open range. That's awesome. I'll take that all day long. I'll take 2 or 3 of those all day long, every day, and never have to deal with the first 15 minutes of the chaos of the market. Okay, so with that said, here's what I do. All these columns work as part of a workflow that I use to try to get that 1, 2, or 3 best opportunity. Again, I'm not promising you're going to make any money whatsoever. What I will say, and I'll stand by it, it will help you find an opportunity to do that, to make money. This is all educational. This is all I'm doing is telling you what I do, the process I use, the workflow I use. It is educational only. It is not financial advice. You can lose money, and you just might. But I think this is a way that I can save you time and money over the long haul, because I think the information that you get here will be good information. You have to figure it out for yourself if it's something you want to do. But it's not financial advice. It's just educational advice from a guy who's tried for a long time to be a consistent day trader. All right, so here's the columns. This is the 5-minute price action. This is the 5-minute stochastic information and RSI. This is the 1-minute stochastic and RSI. This is the moving averages on the 5-minute chart. This is the moving average on the 1-minute chart. These are third-party indicators here, these 4 columns here, and they're essential to what I do. I will tell you more about those in just a minute. This is the price action on the 1. These are high or lows and low or high columns. They tell you if something's kind of holding up. You can see it. It's visual. These 2 columns go along with these 4 here. They're all from the same website, Inbox Wave. I don't trade like he trades. He trades futures, and he's good at it. He's very good at it. I tried to trade exactly like how he said how he shows examples and demonstrations and stuff, how you can trade and use the numbers, and I didn't do very well at it. But I knew I could use these columns. This is the 5-minute buy-sell column. This is the 1-minute buy-sell column. This is pace up. Pace is how fast the offers are being hit on the up when it's up, and this is the pace down, and this is how fast the bids are being hit. And basically, it's great information. And I only have the 1 on here because I found out that the pace on the 5 and the pace up and the pace down on the 5 didn't really make a difference in the short term because this is the higher time frame. But I did want all the 1 information because the 1 can be $2 down and the 5 still look good. So I just look at the 1 information. And over here again, as I was saying, these are the open ranges. I've got them. I got the 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute, 25, and 30, and I base everything on the 30. And you can see already yourself again how visual it is, how it's separated out the strong ones and the weak ones. Now, if you could have traded CBRS $9 to the short side, I'm not a big short. I'm not a big short guy. I just don't seem to have good luck with it. But basically, all these columns work together to get you into the best possible trade. It might fail and you lose money, and that. So I'm not saying. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm just telling you. Just watch it in action. Go watch the two full-length videos. Scan through them, move it a little bit. But I've got some trades in there. It's very educational also, but it's time consuming. This hopefully is a short and sweet version. I'll go ahead and show you this too. Everything that's on this chart is everything in Market Analyzer is representative of something on the chart. So I can look at Market Analyzer and never have to open up a chart. Years ago, you had to open up, if you had a symbol, you probably had a chart for it, and you would have to look at each one of those charts. I remember at one time I had probably 10 or 12 charts open at one time, and I'm looking and looking and looking, and of course you're chasing and trying to find a good trade. You're not really doing anything. All right, I'll show you this. This is the 5-minute. These are my trading charts that I use, and everything that you see on Market Analyzer represents something on here. I'll give you an example. We'll pull this over, and again, one of the key pieces of information for me is, do I have buying or selling? This histogram represents buying and selling. It's above the line is buying, below the line is selling. That's a sell mark. That's a sell-in area right here. Basically, it's all represented right here. You see that number right there, that 494? Again, this is the 5-minute chart. That 494, that's a big volume. That's big buying volume. And you see that histogram right there. Again, it's visual. You can see it. It's not just a number. You can quantify it as well. I mean, it's not just a number you have to say. Is that a big number, small number? It's visual. It's blue. It tells you, or light blue. All right, but the point. 494 is here on the chart. It's that same number right here. And let's look at let's see if there's anything else on this side I can do. Yeah. All right. The other thing is I've got my EMA set up to a certain threshold. They change colors. Okay. I designed it, programmed it, and then I was like, well, it's all up in the price action. Sometimes it's hard to see. So I developed a heat map that matches the EMAs exactly the same. And from right here on, you have momentum. It has hit the threshold, and I've played around with the numbers like till I was cross-eyed to find what numbers seem to give good moves, and that's what's in here. The numbers that I came up with for the programming, that's in here, and as soon as it hits the threshold, I'm interested. All right, now here's the cool thing. This last bar right here is red, blue, yellow. Is that right there? That is what that represents. That last, so you can see it. It's been red. It's been red, blue, yellow since like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, and it started at 1535. That has been red, blue, yellow since 1535. Are you going to look or not look? You're going to look. You're going to look because that's momentum, man. That's strength. Actually, it's momentum. This is strength over here. All right. How about these right here? Are you going to look at these? You going to look at these? Even if they show up on the scanner and making new highs, are you going to look at them? No. There's no reason to. It's just if it's hitting new highs, it's not moving the way we want it to move for us to even be interested in it. It could be hitting a new high scanner and be flat as a pancake. We don't want to be in trades like that. You don't want to be. I'm telling you, I've done them. You don't want to be in them. All right. So basically, that's how I do it. I move from the scans to market analyzer, and here's my final thing. I look at colors. You don't have to worry about what the numbers say. I've got it color coded. It's so visual. It's unbelievable. You'll go, oh my goodness, how could you miss this? So right now, this would be the way I would trade AXTI once it started flirting with breaking out at the 30-minute open range. I first look at momentum on the 1 and the 5. Once I have momentum, which means the prices are moving up and hitting the thresholds that I want, I look for strength. It's got to be blue and green. We have no strength. Blue and green. Then it would be red, blue, yellow, and once I see all those line up, I look for numbers here. It's got to be blue. Can't be any red. If it's red, you don't want to trade it. It's got to be blue here, which is 5-minute price action. It's got to be blue over here, which is 1-minute price action. And then the last thing I look at to cap it off is those columns I just talked about. Do we have participation? This gives us, these columns right here gives us participation. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you folks, 494, that's big participation. And you can see it, it's dark blue. So it would be, and if we got big participation on the pace, on the 1-minute chart pace up, it's gonna look like that right there. So we want green, that looks like this, sitting right there. Same here, 1 minute buying and selling. We want it green also. So it would be green just like this is right here. So what we're looking at is a color-coded entry signal that really works. We would look for, and this is quick. You can do this so quick. It's blue, green, red, blue, yellow, blue, green, and that's it. That's as far as we take it. And once we see all that line up with the price action supporting, we already know what it's doing over here because it's at the top of the list. We know it's above the 30. We don't even have to look at this over here because it's just getting started. It's not $17 when we first look at it. It could be $2 or $3, or it could be 80 cents when it finally hits everything over here. But the next thing we do is we go over here to the chart and we look for an entry. And what I try to look for, let me see if I can find one. I don't trade off the 5, I trade off the 1. Let's say, for example, right here. This is a good example right here. All right. We got this right here. Now, this is the 1-minute chart that I trade off of. That is this K control. Oh, I call it, I don't say K control every time. It's X control. This is an X control dot. And based on the website of Inbox Wave, this X control dot, there's 3 of them. There's a small one, medium, and large, and I only care about the large. And I don't know how he figures this out. I'm just telling you, repeating what I was taught. That is total control of the offers. And I'll just go ahead and show you. When that hits, when that turns to a 3, and that's the value of it, it shows up right here in this column. This is AXTI. It shows up right here in this is the 1 minute. It would show up as a 3, green 3 in that column right there. Again, everything that's on this chart is on this. You don't even have to open a chart to know what the chart looks like. And that's also another good thing because you don't have to have 30 charts open to trade these 30 signals that's on here. All right, so let's go back. All right. Crap, I did it again. I'm going to go over here and catch up. Okay, last time I went over, I didn't change the move. We went from here to here. I want to tell you again, and I'm not starting over. This will be about my 4th time to start over. But everything that's on the chart here is represented on Market Analyzer. When I move the symbol to the chart, I look for this right here to occur. This green dot is called an X control dot. It's representative of total control of the offers. Again, I'm repeating exactly what the Inbox Wave website says. It's total control of the offers. Can you see if it's got participation? Yeah, you can. That number actually was, and I'll bring this over. I didn't forget to do this. If I highlight this bar and this, I'm looking at this histogram bar here. It's this number right here. Just keep an eye on that number right there. It'll be blue here with a number. That's 127K on the 1 minute chart. That's a lot of buying. That's a lot of buying. It's visual, folks, because also, again, when this is being formed, it's on the 1 minute. It's that number right here. That 127K that is right here. Look right there. All right, you see that 127K? That 127K would be sitting right there. So you see it. It's visual. You don't have to guess. You can go, well, is there any volume there? You can see it. It's color coded. It'll be there. You'll see it. Okay, let's move these back. I'm not starting this video over. Y'all can, you know, I'm just an amateur. But you get the gist. So once that happens and that dot occurs, this dot occurs, I'm in, dude. And depending on the spread, I go low if it's a wide spread. I go bigger shares if it's a close spread. And if you'd have done 200 shares at right here, you're right at 132. That's $132. It rolls up in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minutes from 132, let's say 132, stay with whole numbers. It rolls up to 134. Now, that's a $400 move, y'all. I'll take a couple of them all day long. Now, of course, we're talking 1440 in the afternoon, but I'm talking about it happening earlier in the day. But this just gives you the example of what I look for. Once that hits right there, and sometimes I cheat the entry. I don't wait for the dot. But that's a $400 move in about 10 minutes. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I've been working for the man a long time, and I've never made $400 in 10 minutes. There are probably some folks that have, but I'm not him. Again, that's the last step. I trade it, and it's very visual. It's got good, it really comes together real well. Go look at the live video, the full videos, and you'll see. They're boring because you're not trading the whole 2 hours. You're waiting for a trade most of the time. But this is going to be my short one that I put on the website as a quick walkthrough, and also I'm going to post it to YouTube. Tell your friends, if you got people that are trying to day trade, I can tell you there's a million different ways of doing it, and come and check this way out. Again, I'll catch you guys later. And again, forgive the boo-boos there. I'm not doing this for a 5th time. And thank you.